Hey guys, Ray here, and I want to do a quick review of a new product that comes out on Wednesday, October 12th, called Elementio. Now, this product is something that allows you to put your content over other people's websites. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by this, and I think you're going to be really excited by this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over to my campaigns, and you can see I've been playing around with this. I've got a few different campaigns that I've been messing with. And all you have to do is hit new campaign, or if you've already done a campaign, you can start to, make some changes, things like that to it. But we're going to start off with a nice new campaign. And you'll see here that the first thing you can do is give this a name. So I'm going to call this Test 3. And the link I'm going to give it is Test 3. Now, by link name, what that means is that the URL in the end that it's going to create is going to be, the beginning of the URL / Test 3. Okay. And so now what we want to do is we want to choose a website that we're going to put our content over. Now, for instance, if you're selling an affiliate product, you might choose the sales page or your affiliate link for the sales page. You might be sharing an article off of CNN or Sports Illustrated or whatever it happens to be, and then you'll just want to put that in here. Now, for my example, I'm just going to put CNN.com. Just because that's a pretty basic site there. And then all we have to do is hit load or publish. And load allows you to make your additions. Publishes the final creation that you make out of this. So we're going to hit load. And what you're going to see happen now is you can see it loads up the CNN page in the background. And it's still pulling it in here. Okay, and all this is CNN. You can see it's got the front page with Trump and Obama on there. And now what you can do is you can add your own content on top of this. So we pull down this little menu at the top here, and you can see we can add a notify box, we can add a poll box, we can add characters, we can add products, we can add a video box, we can add a delay pop-up, we can add a countdown timer, we can add an exit pop-up, we can add an image, we can add an embed code, we can add a retargeting pixel, and we can also add meta details so that, for instance, if you're going to share this somewhere, you can put in your own information that people will see on places like Facebook or Twitter. Okay, so what we want to do now is we're going to start off by putting a video box on here. So I'm going to click video box, and you'll see it pulls up this video box here, and you've got the option to add a video URL, or excuse me, a video ID, which is those last numbers at the end of the URL. You can choose a width for the box. So I'm going to put 500. And you can choose a skin for it. So you see they got the MacBook Pro, they've got the MacBook Air, the iMac, the gold MacBook, the gray MacBook, the iPad, the iPhone, and the Apple Watch. They may have had a Samsung one in here, but it caused the software to explode. Sorry, just kidding. Couldn't resist. Okay, so we're going to choose this MacBook Pro because I happen to like that one there. And then we're going to pull up a YouTube video. And so I'm just going to open up a new window. And I'm going to open up YouTube. And we'll just pull something up here. Actually, let's go to home. Okay, and well, since this is CNN and it's about Trump and Obama, let's pull this one up here. It's a parody from Saturday Night Live. And we'll pause that so we don't have to listen to it. And we're just going to copy the end of the URL. So this is where, if you look at the URL, youtube.com/watch V equals, and then you're just going to take those digits and letters after the V equals. Okay. And we're going to pop back in, if I can find it again. Somewhere in here. So we come back here, we paste this into the box. And by the way, you can do this with Vimeo as well. We just happen to be using YouTube. And now if you want, you can choose a thumbnail. I'm not going to bother with that right now, but all you have to do is click on this and choose a file that you want to use. If you have a Usign account, you can actually use that directly in here to create a thumbnail that you want to use. We're just going to leave it as the default for now. And when we're done with that, we can also choose an icon. In this case, I'm going to choose this one here because I like that and I like white. And you can see when we close that it just puts this play icon on there for you. And now you can put a delay in here. So we could say 5 seconds. So what's going to happen is the CNN page will load up. 5 seconds later, our video will pop up. Now you can also add a call to action if you want on here. And this will show up in the video itself. So if we put click on my button. And we'll just leave the button saying button. We'll hit enable. Okay, you can change the button if you want. You can change the redirect. So I'm going to put in http www.google.com. And we can have it open up in a new tab if we want. And then we can change the font. We can also change all of the colors of the pop-up as well. I'm just going to leave that salmon and blue there for now because there's no need to mess with that. Okay, then we can add a buy now if we want. So if we want to put a buy now, we can just put in a redirect URL, choose how many seconds. I'm just going to leave that empty for now. No need to put both. And then we can choose an animation effect. So after 5 seconds, when the video comes in, we can actually add an animation to this. One of the ones that I like is actually this one here called, actually it's under bling, vanish in, and we'll run the effect. So you can kind of see what that looks like. Poof. Okay, so that's what it'll look like when it comes in. So I kind of like that. Now, you'll notice here that there's a little button at the top here, and it's currently red. Well, if we hit green, you'll see that our video pops up here. Okay, and we're going to hit a little save button there, and now we can move this around. So for instance, if we look at the CNN page, we can see that there's a space right here. So I'm going to put our little MacBook right there. And that way, when we go to save this and we open it, there's a nice little spot for that. And now we can come down here and we can save, clear, preview, or download as an HTML. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this for now. And you'll see when your element has been saved, we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to hit publish. And you'll see now we've got it published here, test 3. You can see it says campaign published. We'll hit close. And now we can do different actions on this. So for instance, we could view it, edit it, delete it, or copy the script. We can also do a responsive test. And this is just going to help us to know what it's going to look like in different areas, because sometimes the pages themselves aren't quite optimized in a way that's going to be beneficial for the video. You can see here when it's in an iPad, it's going to pop up there, and in here it's going to pop up in the middle, which is fine. We can leave that for now. Just kind of gives us a better perspective of what it will look like when we share that. And now we can actually do a full test with this. We can use a URL shortener, by the way, built into that. We can also share this on our social media. We can clone and we can get stats. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to view this. Okay, and so we see that CNN loads, and 5 seconds later, boom, here comes our video. Now, you'll notice we can play the video here, and it has our button that we put in at the top as well. And it's that simple to be able to add your content to an authority site like CNN. Now, why is that cool? Well, it's cool because now you can just share a CNN article and put your content on top of it, your opt-ins, your videos, your countdowns, your products, whatever it happens to be, and you can kind of borrow the authority of a site like CNN for your content. Now, in other videos below, I'm going to show you some of the other things you can do with this, but I just wanted to do a quick overview and show you why I think this is one of the most important products to come out in a long time, and one you should really be excited about. Again, the product is Elementio. It opens Wednesday, October 12th, and we've got a lot of great bonuses, so please be sure to scroll down, check all those out. I think you're going to love this product, and if you have any questions, of course, please let me know.